A Sydney high school student has been suspended for a shocking social media post where he's seen posing with sports jerseys with Adolf Hitler's name on them. Now, the Daily Telegraph reports the student at South Sydney High School shared the picture alongside a visiting international student, captioning the post, "Gotta be the best jersey trade out there." It's understood the visiting student gifted the Sydney boy the shirts. For their take, let's bring in WA opposition leader Basil Zempilas and Sunshine Coast Mayor Rosanna Natoli. Good morning to both of you. Basil, an 85-year-old former student of that school and former Holocaust survivor, said he doesn't blame the teenagers, but instead he blames the education system. Do we need more education about the Holocaust so kids know why posing for photos like this is wrong?
Look, a word of caution here. No one condones or no one thinks that that is acceptable. We know the atrocities that were committed by that individual, and largely we want him wiped from history, although it's not possible to wipe him from history. And if you watch the History Channel at any point in time, you're going to see that man's name and his deeds represented over and over. And I'll just caution, because high school kids, they might have some awareness of who that figure is, but they might not truly understand what that name represents, the meaning behind it, and of course how many people take great offence at that mention. So that word of caution, remembering of course that also Prince Harry, I mean, you know, he's a member of the royal family and he dressed in a German army outfit one day. Yeah. Even he wasn't fully aware, but we can't encourage it, and so a conversation needs to take place now. But I wouldn't punish this kid or these kids to the point where they're expelled or anything like that. They are high school kids. It doesn't mean the same thing to them that it does to another generation. Yeah,
but you use it as a learning experience, maybe. Rosanna, what do you think?
I think that's the point, right? That this is about making sure we do have the education so that our children understand that symbols of hate aren't just a bad joke. They are actually a sign of human suffering, and that's what's missing in this. We have to remember that our young people do need to know and understand what this means to other people and generations and people around the world. So is it this student's fault? Probably not. We need to make sure that they do understand the ramifications of something as simple as this, that it's simply not funny.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I've got to ask you about this one. Donald Trump has been referred to as daddy on the world stage by a pretty important guy, the NATO chief, Mark Rutte, making this comment at the summit in The Hague.
Let him fight for about 2-3 minutes, then it's easier to stop him.
And then Daddy has to sometimes do strong language too.
Yeah.
He did it very affectionate. Daddy, you're my daddy.
You're my daddy. That is a meme. It's going worldwide. Basil,
Sure is. Yeah.
Daddy, too much for an elected official?
Possibly, especially with that thick German accent or that thick European accent behind it. It's sort of it sounds wrong on just about every single level, particularly the NATO chief kind of sucking up to Donald Trump a little bit. Fair enough. I know he's got a big role to play in current world affairs, but he could have left the daddy out, I reckon. Just turned up a little bit too much, and I reckon makes everyone feel that little bit uncomfortable.
Have you ever had
You're my daddy.
Have you, it's not going to go away now. No. It is everywhere. Baz, has that ever happened to you? Where anyone's...
Well, I haven't said it to anybody else. No. It hasn't been said to me, Nat. No, it hasn't.
Except you girls. OK, Rosanna, where do we stand on this?
I think that once we have NATO calling Trump daddy, we know we have officially entered the reality TV part of geopolitics. That era is well and truly upon us, and I think we are all the worse for it.
Yeah, it's just not going to go away. I mean, I think we need
hear it again. Yeah,
all the comments on a
You're
loop.
my daddy.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Sharadi. Our sound guy is on it. See you guys.